di Banjar, Taman Biru.
One, two.
Jadi kita di 2019 ini November kita buat ada 2 event. 1 event tour, yang 2 kompetisi.
Bahwa ternyata kita juga bisa melaksanakan kejuaraan internasional, katakanlah demikian, seperti Adventure Trail yang November nanti akan kita laksanakan. Dan insya Allah mudah-mudahan dapat berjalan dan lancar, dan hari ini kita saksikan mereka datang ke tempat kita dan akan melaksanakan survei, dan mudah-mudahan dapat medan yang benar-benar memenuhi standar internasional, sehingga ketika kejuaraan ini dilaksanakan artinya memang benar-benar cocok, memang benar-benar pantas kejuaraan ini dilaksanakan di Kalimantan Selatan.
Enthusiastic everybody is, and you know, the support of everybody, and we're going to put it on the map in November. It's going to show the world what Indonesia has got.
Saya Ikatan Motor Indonesia siap mendukung dan support sekali terhadap kegiatan ini, dan akan kita lebih koordinasi dengan PPIMI pusat. Kita akan juga expose dan kita minta bantuan secara teknis, regulasi ataupun pendukung daripada dalam pelaksanaan kegiatan nanti. Saya berharap perjalanan ataupun event nanti berjalan sukses, dan saya harap teamwork kita semua pihak bisa bekerja sama dalam kerjaan ini.
Untuk penyelenggaraan kegiatan ini secara teknis penganggaran sudah kita siapkan, kemudian nanti akan kita perdalam lagi untuk kepanitiaan dan sebagainya, sehingga event ini akan kita benar-benar akan kita siapkan secara maksimal, sehingga Kalimantan Selatan ini semakin mendunia. Dan tentu saja kita berharap dukungan rekan-rekan sekalian untuk mensukseskan kegiatan ini.
The service has been awesome, and I think what you're planning to do here, I think it'll be good. It'll be good worldwide. You've got a lot of support from a lot of different people through different levels of government and local. So yeah, I think you'll put on a good show come November.
Bergerak! Yes! Borneo! Go! Borneo! Go!
We're 2 days in, and we've had some really good riding, good mixture of terrain. We've had a little bit of rain, it's been slippery conditions, dry conditions, rivers, hill climbs, and the guys have all survived. Working on the bikes now, and we've had a lot of fun as well. Apart from riding the bikes, we've had the experience of Indonesia as well. The river ride in the morning, we got the bikes as well on the boat for a bit of a. Last night we came back in the dark, got the boat for an hour. We had a good display of lightning, and it was a whole new experience. Yeah, so while we've been here, we've been just checking a few tracks for the event in November, and it's going to be hard enough for the top riders in the world. It's going to be challenging enough, but your amateur rider, just wants to come for a good challenge, can get round as well. So, we've got tracks for everybody, every ability, every level of rider. They can come and give it a go, which is what hard enduro is. You've got amateur riders competing with the pros, and that's what's the cool thing about our sport. So for the Indonesian guys, perhaps they're a little bit new to competing. They've done events, and they know that they can ride the terrain, but when the only difference is a little bit more intense when you've got the pressure of competing in an event. But if they just come and ride for fun and ride like they normally do, they're going to have a good chance of finishing the event.
Ketua pelaksana event Uncle Head Enduro 2019. Dan ini kita mengundang para pembalap dunia, Graham Jarvis dan timnya pembuat jalur untuk kompetisi di November 2019. Acara di November nanti itu baru pertama kali diadakan di Asia Pasifik. Jadi kita berharap event nanti di November 2019 kita bisa membuktikan kepada dunia bahwa Borneo, khususnya Kalimantan Selatan, bisa membuat event yang kelas dunia.
Hello, I am Troy from Australia. We're here in Borneo at Kirim with Graham Jarvis and some of my other friends from Australia. We've come here to promote the hard enduro coming this November. The last couple of days we've been riding around the local terrain. It is very, very good. There's some very, very hard sections, and it's very, very tricky. We've had Graham with us. Obviously he's a very good rider. He makes it to the top of every hill without putting his feet on the ground. He is very good. He has had to help us ride to the top on some of the very tricky sections, and it will be great to see him back here in November, and hopefully he can win the race.
And how do you think about the mechanic and preparation of all the committee and all the events?
The backup support has been absolutely faultless. From the day we got here, picked up from the airport, through the VIP to the hotel, beautiful hotel. We had beers and food, it was great. Then we went to the boss's house to get our motorbikes. Anything we want done, straight away. We want steg pegs, the plastics on Graham's bike, adjust your levers, anything you wanted done, they were very, very good. Their hospitality was exceptional.
Okay. And what do you wish for the next event on November? What do you hope in next November?
Hopefully in November, hopefully there'll be a big prize package for the riders, so it will attract the international riders. Maybe you can get 40 or 50 international competitors here. I think it'll be a very successful event.
Okay, how much big is the nominal is?
How what?
How much big the nominal?
The winning prize,
Yeah, the winning prize.
maybe 10,000 euro.
Okay.
I think that would attract the international riders, and then maybe the top 5 or 10 riders.
Yeah.
You maybe have to give them a couple of thousand euro each for them to come,
Yeah.
and then winner takes all.
Okay. That's good. It's good for us. And the last, will you go to November event?
I hope. I've spoken to the boss
Yeah.
about coming back in November. I'm a little old and not so fit, so maybe I can just come back and help in some sort of capacity. Maybe not race, but maybe just help out with the organising.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Terima kasih.
We're halfway through. The body's feeling a little bit weary this morning, but other than that, it's all been good so far.
Okay. And can you tell yourself how old are you and how long you've been riding?
So I'm sort of in the upper age group for people doing this. So I'm 62. Didn't have much time to train up to get ready for this, but you do what you can do. And I suppose the biggest problem for us, or for me anyway, is the heat and the humidity here. The riding's great and I can handle most of the riding, but the humidity makes it really difficult for some of the people from overseas, I guess.
Okay. According with your experience for a two-day event, how about the track for you?
Well, I come from New Zealand, so we're a relatively steep country and we get quite a lot of slippery soils and things, so a lot of the conditions are similar to what we're used to, although there's quite a lot more rock here. But I've always had a tendency to ride in the harder terrain and things. As you get older, you like to go for harder things rather than faster things. So I've been mainly riding more difficult type of events the last few years.
Okay, so basically this is more like a technical problem compared to the
I think when you watch Graham Jarvis, you see that it's more about technique and thinking things through rather than hard and fast. Some of the events are getting a little bit more hard and fast, but I'm not really a serious competitor. I just go to the things I enjoy, and I've certainly been enjoying this ride here. It's been great.
Okay. Cukup? Okay. And the next event in November, will you go?
I'm a little bit undecided on that. It's I don't really go to hard. I have done the odd hard enduro event, but it all comes down to how much time you can put into the training, and I probably don't have the time to put into the training to be a serious competitor here, and the heat might be a deciding factor for me here.
Okay, and what do you hope for us in November event?
Well, I think there's the basis here for a fantastic event. You know, you've got endless terrain, mid-range terrain and hard terrain, and so far the guys are doing a really good job of putting together the right balance of hard and intermediate sort of stuff. And when you mix that with the scenery and the culture here, it's just been fantastic for us. So I think November can be turned into a world-class event.